guys here, welcome to my channel. Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified whenever I do post. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a like and comment down below any videos you want to see, any particular product recommendations. I plan on doing a lot more content on this channel between hair. I also want to do a lot more makeup content as well, possibly clothing. We'll see about that. So go ahead and subscribe. I did my wash day routine and also I'm going to do my styling routine. Just as a quick rundown, products I normally use when I'm clarifying. Normally I use the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo. It's really not my favorite clarifier, but it gets the job done. I'm trying to use up products that are in my stash because I especially have a lot of shampoos. And really, I'm out of my favorite clarifier, which is the Kinky curly one. So I've been using this. I didn't use it today though. So I didn't need a full clarifying shampoo. So I went with this Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I do like it. It's not like a straight clarifier. It's like a neutralizing. That's not the correct word. I can't think of what like the in between a clarifier and moisturizing shampoo is. I can't think of the name right now, but that's what I use basically as my clarifier today. So I start off with this. I did one cleanse with this, and then one shampoo I just started using is the Raw Sugar the Moisture Smoothie. Love this. It's a moisturizing shampoo but still cleanses well. I did 2 cleanses with this shampoo, and then I followed up with my Kinky Curly Strands Hydrating Deep Treatment. It's actually more of a protein moisturizing mask. I do like it. Smoothly goes through your hair, moisturizing. Left it in for about 30 minutes. Hair feels pretty good. Yeah. As far as like the deep conditioner that I typically though use is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. This has been, I've done a full review on this line actually. Couple of these lines actually, but I'll link them down below. But yeah, this one's been in my stash for a long time. I repurchased it. I think I have another, oh, maybe I used it. I thought I had another bottle of this on the shelf somewhere. It could be underneath my bathroom. I don't even know right now, but I stay using this. As you can tell, like pretty almost empty. Love this. It's a great affordable moisturizing shampoo. I mean, not shampoo, moisturizing deep conditioner. So if you need something that you know is probably gonna work, I would recommend getting this. I usually use this on my wash days, but want some more protein in my hair today. To detangle my hair currently, I use this shampoo comb. You can just buy this from Walgreens. It's not the most amazing like detangler. It's great with my hair being this short because I don't really like using like a full, my like easy detangler brush. Yeah, so I use this currently since my hair is shorter. So I'm out the shower. And it smells great. Thanks to the conditioner, it feels very soft. I'm actually kind of seeing my growth now, seeing that it's like in a more like dry, poofier state. But yeah, I cut my hair, I think in March. It might have been February, but I think I cut it in March. Actually, no. Yeah, March, February or March is when I cut it. The initial cut, and then I cut it some more, so it'll have like more of a tapered shape. And then should get rid of the rest of the color because I was blonde, then dyed it blue. And then I cut my hair because I was just tired and I felt like going through the struggle of recoloring my hair back to like a natural color. I was paying someone to get highlights, but I was just like, we're just gonna cut the hair off. We're just gonna start fresh. So yeah, my hair hasn't grown that much in the sense of I've been cutting my ends consistently to get the remainder of the color off. So as you can probably tell, some of my ends are a little bit lighter than like my roots because of the color. But yeah, I'm gonna style real quick. My styling routine is pretty easy right now. Currently, my main leave-in I've been using is this Curlsmith Weightless Air Dry. Oh my God, can I talk? This Curlsmith Weightless Air Dry Cream. I do actually like this quite a bit. It is expensive though, so I probably won't repurchase it just because of the price, if I'm being real. You have like the room in your budget and you don't mind like splurging a little bit on your hair products. I do think this is a good product. Obviously very natural ingredients. I'm pretty sure this is, yep, this is vegan, cruelty free. So, you know, smells good. As far as my other leave-in that I use, I don't have it over here with me. I don't feel like grabbing it, but it's the same line as the gel that I'm gonna use today, which is Not Your Mother's Curl Talk I use their conditioner. I don't like it as much as the Curlsmith, if I'm being honest. It's not quite as moisturizing as I would like for a leave-in conditioner. I think it works a lot better as a regular conditioner, just because you can pack it in and let it sit for a hot minute, and that just works like wonderfully in that way. But leave-in, it's but it does the job. But this gel custard, this I've been using. I love this. I love this. I'm so glad I got this. As you can tell it's pretty loose in texture, so I love this. I've been using it a lot. My routine is pretty simple now. I don't have when I first cut my hair a couple years ago, I would always like finger comb my hair at this length, but I just don't have the time or energy most of the time. And usually most days when I do my hair, it's right before work, so I just need to wet my hair, throw some product in it, and call it a day and get out the house. So I'm gonna show you my quick little routine. First thing, make sure my hair is as wet as possible, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Typically speaking, I'm just coming straight out the shower and my hair is already soaking wet, and I have to like slightly mist my hair with this to get to the level of wetness that I like. This takes a lot longer when my hair is dry, but I just keep spraying and then kind of massaging the water into my hair because it kind of sits on top a little bit before it really seeps in. So this kind of helps actually soak my hair a lot faster. Here we go. So my hair is pretty much wet. So I'm gonna take my leave-in conditioner, start off with about that amount, mix it into my hands, and then just start massaging it in. I'm gonna take another glove for like the back of my hair. And then I like to take another glove because certain parts of my hair just are a little bit drier, or just my placement also doesn't always allow certain parts of my hair to get moisturized immediately. So I do this kind of under part right here and towards the middle and back. Just try to break my fingers through to make sure it's actually like really saturated. Kind of do the smoothing and then raking motion because it kind of helps it feel like it's actually getting in there and moisturizing my hair for real. As I do this initial part, I kind of place my hair already in like the way I kind of want to sit. I don't do like a full part, but you can kind of tell like the heavier part of my hair where I'm gonna have like a bit of a side part action starts like right around here. And I kind of just let it like lay naturally because I don't like it depends on the day, but typically speaking, I haven't been doing a defined part as of lately. I just haven't been liking how it looks. I feel like it looks a little, I don't know, at the moment odd. Give me a week or two or three and it's probably gonna change, but for right now, it's more of kind of a free part situation. And just do a little bit more because this crown area is dry here. It's also the longest part of my hair right now. And then I try to do like whatever excess leave-in I have on my sideburns or at the underneath parts where it probably didn't hit as much. I'm actually gonna take a little bit more. All right. So already, as you can tell, my hair is already getting pretty defined, but it's not gonna hold if I just do the leave-in. Like it'll still look good. I'll have like curls and stuff. So if I feel like this is the only thing I feel like doing this day or until I have time for, I can't. It'll dry. It'll be like on the frizzier side, but I'll still have some definition. To make sure I actually have like definition, this allows my hair to last a little bit more in the way that I like it to last by putting this gel on top. I don't really have a particular order what part of my hair I start with first. Sometimes I start with the back, other times I start with the front. It kind of just depends. Sometimes I do like this middle part, front part too, and then, so we're gonna start like this today. I already tell it's getting like a little bit more defined, like you can tell it's gonna have a little more hold. I use quite a bit, so I think I'm just gonna start with this side and then work my way down. I'll start grabbing parts in like the middle back section and just smoothing and raking. The funny part about all this is that I am going to a water park tonight, most likely, and this is all going to get messed up. I'm going to have to wash my hair again, but you know, at least it's quick and easy to do my hair these days, so it's not too big of a deal. Don't have to spend like 15 to 30 minutes detangling my hair, possibly more depending on how long I'll let my hair go without washing it again. I remember there was a time I let my hair, I don't think I like washed my hair for like 2 weeks, and I kept throwing it up into like a puff on top of that, and then like trying to like pick it out more for more volume just to kind of make it look more like a look. And I spent hours detangling my hair. Before I think I even washed it, I just detangled it and put Olaplex in my hair for hours. And my boyfriend had to help me because it was just taking so long. It was such a miserable process. So it is nice, like, spending basically no time detangling my hair. And I can just go in, shampoo, throw my conditioner in or deep conditioner, and then let it sit for up as little as 3 minutes up to like 30 minutes, an hour. For some reason I let it be on for that long, but normally it's like 3 to maximum like 30 minutes is what I do now. And then, so I'm just kind of like, again, kind of getting rid of this like defined part that's kind of appearing. I kind of like let my hair swoosh back and forth. So again, there's not really an exact part that's kind of like occurring, and it all just kind of like naturally sets how it's supposed to. This is my proof that I did dye my hair blue at one point, because it is all over this mirror. My lamp that's over here as well has imprints of blue. So yeah, my hair looks pretty much how I would like it to look. If I really have time, or if I like see like a certain piece that's kind of bothering me, I may smooth it over, maybe do like a slight finger curl at the end just to make it look a little bit better. But that's about it. Most days I don't even bother because I don't have time, because I'm rushing out the house to work, and my job is currently like 45 minutes away. I leave close to like an hour before my start time so I can get there on time. So yeah, this is pretty much all I do. I let it air dry because it's not like dripping on my shoulders or anything like the same way it was when like my hair was longer. It's not like annoying. I also don't feel like I look like a mop head at this length when it's just like sitting around wet. So I don't mind it kind of like air drying, and it dries pretty quickly also at this length. So by the time, usually by the time I get to work, it's mostly dry. And at that point, I can probably like pick it out a little bit at the roots so I have like a little more volume or get whatever shape I'm going for. I do lay my edges sometimes when I have time, so I'll show you that real quick. So I have switched over to using the actual toothbrush to lay my edges. It came in a 2-pack with my actual toothbrush that I use for its regular normal purpose. So I just use this. And for my edge control, laying my edges the best currently is this Wetline Extreme Gel. I do like it on my hair. It does a really great job of defining my curls and getting them super defined and clumped. I haven't found a leave-in though. Well, a leave-in that's currently in my stash that it really mixes well with, because I know it's definitely been flaking with this when I paired it together, which is why I was like, I need to get a different gel because this just flakes with everything. And then I've been running through my gels, my leave-ins a lot quicker, because I use those more frequently. So the only other one I have really in my stash right now is the Curlsmith leave-in, and I think it flaked with this, not as badly, but I think it also did flake with this as well. I would like to use this also for my hair just because it does work really well. If you have any recommendations for what leave-in works best with this, let me know, because I don't like using gels by themselves in my hair. I do want to use this for a what do you call it, like to do waves on my hair, so I want to use it for that. And I got a mousse from ORS, so I'm probably gonna do a video on that soon because I do want to do it before my hair gets too long and it's just not possible to do. So yeah, but yeah, I use this for my edges currently. A little bit on my finger. So I try not to pull too much of my actual like curls down. Like I try to get like actual baby hairs for the most part. Sometimes I like this part obviously is connecting more so to my hair than just my edges. But this side of my hair I know has, I don't know if it's naturally just thinner or if it has thinned out from like me laying my edges. Like I don't know if it's one of those things you just don't notice because you for a while just never touched this part of my hair. Like I never laid my edges or anything until I became natural. And then at one point I was like, oh, this looks kind of thin. But like, I don't know if it's always been that way and I'm just being paranoid, like, oh my god, my hair's thinning, or this is just how it is. But yeah, usually I just put directly on the edges and then I take the brush. I'll bring y'all in a little bit closer so y'all can see what I'm doing. So and usually I'll grab more if I need to, but obviously I can tell like as I put the brush on it, it's not doing what it needs to do. My preference really is using a rat tail comb, but I don't know where my combs are right now. So it's been the toothbrush as of late. But yeah, I typically prefer doing a rat tail comb because it kind of like evens out like the spread of like how my edges lay, so it looks like more natural in my opinion. And I don't know, it just looks prettier in my opinion. So yeah, I'll just keep playing with it until it looks kind of okay. I don't do anything too crazy. Yeah, then kind of just let my hair do whatever it's gonna do. It looks a little bit better. Obviously my hair is fully dry because I like the actual volume in my hair with my edges laid. I just feel like that completes the look, but it's gonna be a hot minute till this dries. More so, just make sure this is curled nicely so it kind of flows up. I'm gonna shape my sideburns a little bit later so it all looks put together. But yeah, that's that side. I'm not even gonna bother to show y'all this other side, but I'm just gonna lay that part real quickly. That's how the other side looks. It's not like perfectly laid, but it's fine. That is my routine, guys. So really the only thing that's left is to air dry, and then it's just like shaving this part. I sometimes just let it grow out, as you can tell, because some days just don't have time to shave it. It grows back really fast. I just use like one of these facial razors to like remove this extra part that I don't really want. Currently, I've been shaving up to like around right about this part. So basically where my actual like the more hair that actually like typically grows out and curls up like this. So I shave like right underneath and then down here. I usually just do water to do this. I think I read somewhere that you're technically supposed to shave this like dry, but like that never works for me. It doesn't feel very good, so I always do it a little bit wet. And okay, so both sides are shaved, mostly even, not perfectly. I don't know, one side's always harder to do than the other, but this is pretty much my final look for my hair. When it dries, I will come back and show y'all, so stay tuned for that. But I'll just give you a little spin around how it looks wet. Hey y'all, so I'm back. My hair is dry. I did pick out, well, almost dry. I picked out a little bit at the top to kind of give it like a little more shape and volume. Yeah, this is how my hair looks. I just still stayed. If you're wondering why they look grayish, it's not the edge control, it's the makeup. So let's pretend that's not there, but this is how pretty much my hair looks. Still pretty defined. Like I said, slightly frizzed up from like getting dressed and stuff, but still looks really good. This will last me a couple of days. So I do want to thank y'all for watching, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. See you later.